The Riverdale Road. One of the Colorado countryside's roads is famed for being a hotspot of paranormal activities. There are reports of several unnatural occurrences taking place on this road, and today we will talk about 8 reasons the Riverdale Road should be regarded as a paranormal terrain. You are watching Daily Horror. We bring you the gravest of horrors that lurk around in our world. Most of these horrors are around you and you don't even pay attention. So, if you are thrilled by terror and consider yourself brave enough to face any dreadful situation, subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified anytime we put up a new video. Before we get into the details of these telltale creatures of fear, there will be a quiz question during the course of this video, which is based on the contents of this video. So make sure you watch this video to the end. You stand a chance to win gift card. Number 1. The Gates to Hell. Looking at these gates, which are actually just made of rusty iron, one can easily think that these are harmless old irons, but it's the story behind them that is far beyond harmless. The man who built them lost his mind when he finished, burning his entire mansion with his family asleep inside. He was never caught or put on trial. Now, witnesses report that a lady in white walks the road by the gates. She searches the streets for her murdered children, or even her husband. She might be out for revenge, but the most she's ever done to visitors is appear in the rearview mirror as they pass by, longing for help that never comes. Number 2. The Ghost Jogger. Sadly, there are accidents that happen to joggers all the time, especially if their run takes them along busy roads. One jogger decided to take a jog along Riverdale Road one night and got hit. The jogger didn't make it, so now the jogger haunts the road. People passing through on foot have heard a loud heartbeat and even footsteps. If you drive by, you might feel something hitting your car when there's really nothing there, except perhaps the angry ghost of a dead jogger. Number 3. Unexplained demonic activity. If there are rumors that an area had a large amount of satanic activity, that's one thing, but evidence means something entirely different. Because people used to live along Riverdale Road, there are structures left behind, like old chicken coops and empty buildings. On these structures is always fresh graffiti and even headless animals, with the occasional sound of footsteps growing closer and louder. Number 4. Ghosts swinging on tress. America has a long and dark history of abusing slaves while it was legal to own them, and there's plenty of creepy locations to go check out if you're touring southern locations. Colorado, though, has its own history that is typically talked about when discussing American history. Slaves lived there too, especially along Riverdale Road. It is said that on some nights you can see their bodies hanging from the cottonwood trees if there's a full moon out. Number 5. Bloody handprints appear on signs. Painting is a common activity enjoyed by children of all ages, but it stops being fun when that red paint isn't actually paint at all. There's a spirit that dwells along Riverdale Road that used to be a young boy. While on his way to school, he got hit by a car. Now, he paces the streets restlessly at night, smearing his bloody handprints on every street sign as he walks by them. By morning, the prints are always gone. Number 6. A ghost car patrols the road. The issue with Riverdale Road that led to its haunted history is that it has seemingly endless blind corners. If a driver is in a rush, those blind corners can result in death. One driver in the 70s was zipping down the road, impatiently testing fate with their gas pedal, when they had a fatal crash. Now, if you drive down the street during the night or day, a phantom cameo with one working headlight might pull up behind you, challenging you to a race with no happy ending. Number 7. The Ghost Hitchhiker. Most people who drove through the road at night claim to always find a hitchhiker on the road. The hitchhiker, who is said to be dressed in white, is believed to be the ghost of a woman who probably lost her life on the road. For those who felt compassion for her and pulled over to give her a ride, had quite an experience. As soon as they open the passenger door, she disappears, leading you to ask what she really wanted. Number 8. Native American shapeshifters roam. The thing about Riverdale Road is that it isn't just a road itself that's haunted. It's the area of land that it cuts through. For hundreds of years, they have had stories about Native American shapeshifters roaming the land. So now, they appear on the road. They can take different shapes and communicate with people in their own ways. So if you plan to visit, be on the lookout for any unusual activity. It could be shapeshifters playing tricks on you. Some people get a kick out of being scared, which is why things like haunted houses exist. There's a thrill that comes with being surprised and scared all at the same time, but only to a certain degree. Take the scariness up a notch, and things go from fun to downright terrifying. Places like Riverdale Road have a history of scaring people beyond what they came there for. There is so much living lore clawing its way towards people who drive through that you might want to watch your back if you plan to visit. There are so many reports of eyewitnesses all over the internet about the numerous paranormal activities that take place on the road. An eyewitness who lives nearby the road said that she's a night crawler and likes to gaze at the stars at night. But she stopped when she encountered the lady in white and the little boy. She said they both seemed to be simply passing by. The woman disappeared upon walking behind a streetlight, and the boy disappeared after she looked away. Is Riverdale Road as haunted as it is reported? Or are these embellished stories? Have you ever had an encounter on the road? Share your experience with us in the comments section. We can't wait to read them. If you've had an eerie experience in the past and you want Daily Horror to talk about it, feel free to use the link in the description to get across to us, and we'll get your story out there. Remember to like and share this video. You know they fuel our passion to bring you more contents. Till we come around again, stay spooked.